Hi people, my name is Anand and I'm here to solve a particular problem with mini sewing machine. I'm sure everybody else who's using this kind of machine might have this problem. Unfortunately, I couldn't find a solution for this, and hence I ended up making my own video. This may not be as professional as you would see outside, but I'll try my best to see if I can at least help you solve this particular problem. So I'll show you the problem first. The bobbin that we have inside, it jumps and goes towards that needle when you do the stitching. Let me show that to you. See that? See that? So if you just use your sewing machine as it is when it's jumping from its location towards the needle, you may end up breaking the needle and also damaging your shuttle, or you can also call it the bobbin case. Okay, so how do I solve this problem? So let me just show that what exactly I have done. Let me just remove everything. Give me a second. I'm just going to pause this video for a second. Okay guys, just want to show this thing to you. If you look at this, it's clearly visible that the bobbin case, this part, okay, has moved towards the needle, and this is the actual shuttle. It shouldn't really there shouldn't be a gap in between, but there is a gap. So it should be like this, it should be like this. Okay, remember there is a notch here, and that notch should fit in clearly like this. So if it is not like this, then there will be a problem, and this, it's all made up of plastic, so you may end up breaking that. And remember, there is no replacement part for these machines, so that's very important that you take care of that. So let's go back to the main issue. This is actually exactly what happens when you do your stitching, where you will end up with multiple different problems. So solution is, just do a little bit of lubrication. Just take this part out. You will be able to remove it by just removing this screw, and you should be able to pull this out. Be careful to not break it, and lubricate it a little. Try to use a 1 or 2 drop of oil max. Okay, please don't use anything beyond that. There'll be a problem in such case. Okay, that's the first thing that you're supposed to be doing. And the second thing that you should be doing is, let me remove this first. Okay, so the second thing that you have to do is, I didn't know this thing that the metal that we have inside, I thought it's just a washer, but later on I figured it out that it's a magnet. Okay, so because the bobbin is made up of metal or iron, it'll stick onto that magnet as this. Okay, it'll just hold it back, and it will not allow the bobbin to rotate. It creates a lot of friction between, and because of that the bobbin doesn't rotate. And when the thread is pulled from the back side through this hole we have here in the needle, where it comes out, it just moves the whole part aside. So that's exactly what is happening. So we can't reduce the power of the magnet. So what I did is, I just cut a piece of paper. Where is that? Hold on. Okay, I got it. So all I did is, I just cut a piece of paper. It doesn't matter, it's not a perfect round, but still it works. All you have to do is, you just cut a piece of paper the exact same size as the bobbin is. Okay, or I suggest you to cut a little bit bigger size than the bobbin, so that when you just have to put that paper here. Okay, all you have to do is put that paper inside. Now this creates a little bit of buffer zone, okay, between the magnet and the bobbin, and there won't be any friction as well. and hence it will be much smoother than earlier. Let me just put everything inside, and I'll stitch it once again to show it to you. Okay. Okay, so it's ready. Now this could lead to another problem, guys. Now if you look at this stitch that I just did, it has some breaks here and there, so you can see that there are multiple stitches that has been missed. I think one, two, approximately three stitches that are missed. So the whole stretch, it's a very small stitch, and the whole stretch has missed a multiple stitch, which is not good when you do the stitching. Okay, so this is another problem that it might create in if you have that thing. Easier way to identify this problem is when you go ahead and stitch it, you will hear the clicking noise like tuck tuck tuck, and that's where the problem actually is. So I've put the paper inside, I have lubricated the shuttle, and I'm just going to do the stitches. Let's see how good it may stitch now. I'm not going to do anything from the back side. Usually I have to pull a little because of that friction. Now I'm not going to pull it, and you will see how good the stitches might be. So if you people observed, the bobbin didn't really jump, and also look at the stitches. There's no single stitch that was missed. Okay. Okay, now it's clear. So there's no single stitch which was missed, and the stitch is perfect the way we wanted. Okay, so this is what it is, guys. Just try to make sure that you do the little bit of lubrication inside. Just take that shuttle, that bobbin case out, put a little bit of oil, and place a piece of paper so that the friction is reduced, and that will solve your problem. Remember, there's one more thing, that the stitches might not come correctly apart from that bobbin case jumping because of this knob. Okay, try not to touch it, try not to touch this knob every now and then. Just do just fix it to a particular location such that the stitches are even. If you can look at this one, you won't see any blue color thread in between the stitches, or that hole that you see between the stitches, nor you will find a white color thread in between here. You may find a few here and there, but that's still fine. It's not a major concern, but at least the stitches are all good, so we should be good to go with that. Okay, so please share this video, like my channel, and I hope everybody would love to solve this particular problem, because I'm sure this problem is a common thing with nearly everyone's machine. Thank you, guys. Bye.